Trying to open up this chocolate over here, you know. What's my album of the year? You know, that Gorillaz album was kind of disappointing, but I still liked it. I still think I listened to that more than anything else. Oh, that's good. Favorite movie of this year? Well, you know, there's still some I haven't seen. But I gotta say Get Out is probably my favorite so far. Did Ryan check Garrett for a hernia? I don't know. Is Garrett still here?
I think he's outside. I think he's outside.
Yeah, I can't go out there. I would look, but I can't go. Rocco, is she nice? I don't know who that's referring to. Will I do the skit? Yeah, I'm definitely going to do that skit. Favorite video you did this year? The Fumito Ueda's Madden 2018. That was my favorite video this year. Definitely, I think. Or Games Alive, maybe, but probably Madden. How come you haven't eaten cum for ChristmasCast yet? Who says I haven't? Why is that? It doesn't have to be on camera. Game of the year? What do you think is game of the year?
There's so many good games this year.
I'm gonna move in closer. Yeah.
Like, I love Resident Evil 7. I loved Prey. I loved Destiny 2. And my two favorites this year were Persona 5 and Nier.
Yeah.
Those are my two favorites.
I didn't get to mess with Nier as much as I wanted. But I know, Persona, I mean, is beloved to a lot of people. Yeah. I gotta say, for me, hands down, Breath of the Wild, Zelda. That was like a life experience for me. But close, I honestly have to say, number 2, in its simplicity, was Resident Evil 7, man. I loved that game.
It's like my number 3. I platinumed that game. That game is just... I'm still surprised how good it was.
Yeah, it was just exactly what it needed to be. This creepy-ass little adventure. I loved it. It's like, to me, Zelda and RE7 are two ends of the spectrum, but so good in what they did. You know, the biggest expanse possible and the smallest. And I love them both. I love them. Anyway, all right, what's the next? Let's see, what other questions we got? Uncharted Lost. Did you play Uncharted Lost Legacy?
Yeah, I really liked it. I think it's a really good bookend to like the Naughty Dog series. I liked it a lot, but it was just it was more Uncharted.
Yeah, I
liked how simple it was.
You know, I didn't even finish it. I mean, a lot of stuff came out, so I ran out of time. And I know it's not that long, but for me, they did a great job with having it be like a cheaper thing like that was cool. And I really liked that they did that. But I was kind of Uncharted out a little bit. Like I played 4 so thoroughly that I was kind of like, I'm good. I think I'm all right, But that's no mark on them. Like they did a great job. I just feel like I might want to play it later.
Oh yeah, I think. Because like Sony owns Uncharted. They're gonna make another one.
Yeah, exactly.
And I just can't imagine playing another one anytime soon.
Yeah, I just need a little bit of time off from that. Biggest flop of the year. What does that mean? Like what flop? What are you asking? Flop like a movie or is it something we did? I don't know what... You have to let me know what kind of flop you're talking about. Will the Bats Have Sex single be for sale online? Nope. That is going to the patrons. Let's see. TV show of the year? Twin Peaks.
Ryan's trophy?
What? Are you looking for the trophy?
Yeah, looking for Dr. Ryan's trophy.
Why?
Well, I want to fart in it, pay him back for all the...
Oh, my God.
Dude, the milk has gone... through the system now.
Really?
And now it's coming out. I think I've digested most everything in me. But I'm getting really gassy now. That seems to be the after effect. But I was looking for a chalice or some type of trophy to blast into.
Oh, so you can just kind of cup it?
Yeah.
Hey, Garrett, while you're here, some people are asking. It's pretty much near the end of the year.
Yeah.
Favorite game of the year.
Oh, Resident Evil 7.
Really? RE7.
RE7,
I said
baby.
that was... Zelda's my number 1, but that was my number 2.
Okay.
Definitely.
You know what? And I gotta give it up for Zelda. I mean, Zelda blew everyone's fucking doors off. I think just with how like revolutionary open world game was for that franchise. But I stick with Resident Evil 7.
RE7's your.
You go
that's
VR.
That's you. That's all you.
You
next level.
yeah. You bring it back to survival horror, and you totally flip the gameplay by putting it in VR. I think that was huge.
Favorite movie of the year.
You
saw?
Man, I don't know. I saw quite a few. None of them really stick out as like not just a blockbuster movie.
Yeah.
Like Thor Ragnarok was a Marvel movie. I haven't seen Star Wars yet.
Yeah.
Tomorrow night I'm going. Hopefully
Nice.
that'll take the top spot. But man, I don't know. I don't have a 2017 movie.
Yeah. I you know what? It was. I said it earlier, but I thought Get Out was such a clever,
Oh, yeah.
It's so good.
clever,
Oh, I'll say that.
cheaply made little awesome movie. So I like that.
I
one.
forgot about
That was the beginning of the year, so it's
Yeah.
kind of easy to forget.
Jordan Peele.
Yeah.
Get Out. What a guy. What a fucking guy. He's funny. He's dramatic.
Oh,
What?
I just remembered, and I'm kind of surprised you didn't say Blade Runner.
Oh my god. I can't fucking think straight. yeah, Blade Runner 2049.
I didn't want to speak for you, but I.
No, I
figured-
totally blanked.
You know, honestly, that might be. I mean, Get Out is my pick, I think, but Blade Runner was like, you know, big budget, big scale, but like thoughtful and like.
I anticipated that for so long.
Yeah.
I sat with my head in my hands in
Yeah.
every theater when they
Yeah, you did.
That's stupid. I try to avoid trailers, and it's such a
Yeah.
dumb thing. I shouldn't stop doing it.
No, but I think you were right to do
But
it.
I'm sitting there humming and going, don't hear what Ryan Reynolds says. And I can
Ryan
still
Reynolds.
hear what Ryan Reynolds
Don't hear what Ryan Reynolds says.
He's going to say
Don't.
chimichangas or some bullshit.
He's gonna go. Oh, I'm the Blade Runner. Huh? Somebody stop me.
It was great. I saw Blade Runner with Sarah.
Oh, yeah?
She'd never seen the original. It just didn't really cross the radar.
Oh, I
growing
guess
up.
you could still watch it.
And it was great. I was like, I think she'll like it. I'm not sure if she'll love it. It ends, and she looks at me and she goes, wait, is the first one that good? And I was like, oh shit, like you were in. And so like,
Sucked in.
it's in the queue to see the next one now.
I really think story-wise, I think the second one's better.
It's good.
If we're talking story. Now, I like the atmosphere and all the whatever of the first one a lot, but just if you're talking just story, I don't know. I like the
it's
second
good.
one, I think, the most.
The second one fixes what people don't like about the first one. People complain that it's slow.
I thought this one was slow too, but it was at a good, like, it kept it
better
interesting.
pace.
Yeah.
It kept it interesting.
I love a slow movie, and I love an 80s type of slow movie, because that's where that
Yeah.
kind of came from.
Yeah.
So Blade Runner is like the perfect example. It's almost like the benchmark for that great but slow and long.
Yeah.
Because I go director's cut Ridley Scott version like every
Yeah.
time.
Well, that's a good point. I feel like with Blade Runner, it's got that like, it's got a bit of like a negative tinge of what like our technical future could look like,
Yeah.
but not in a way that's bleak. Like it doesn't. How do I put it? It's just
Shows
it's
everyone living with it.
It's a dark future, but you wouldn't. To me as a viewer, I can see like. I mean, it'd be cool for a minute, like
Yeah.
at least. You know?
Yeah,
Like, I
yeah,
could
it's
enjoy
livable.
it for a
Yeah, people
while.
are living. People are going
and
on.
that, I think that's like you see it through the whole movie, that aesthetic of like this like dark, rugged, industrial aesthetic across everything. And that's what I mean. It's like it's different, but not the fucking worst. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It could be worse. It could be like a future where everything is as bad as can be.
Yeah.
And it's bad, but it's not that. And I like that. It's like an interesting thing to
Yeah,
look
there's
at.
still a society there. The law is still functioning,
Yeah.
even as corrupt as it is, which is telling for how law operates these days.
Yeah.
But like, and dude, what was the LAPD madam's name?
Oh, that she was from House of Cards. I forget her name.
Yeah.
Robin Wright.
Yeah.
Robin Wright. That I think, aside from Gosling or whatever, she had such a fucking good character in that movie. Like she really, really, really acted well in that.
Yeah, where it's like she knows it's fucked, but she's giving it her best.
Yeah.
I think, you know what, that might be like the best way to put
Trying
it.
to keep the lid on this whole thing before, you know.
Yeah.
Or even Batista's character
Yeah.
in the beginning.
Batista's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
guys check
I
out
think he
the
is so
prequel?
good.
No, but I know it's
Yeah, those
about him.
prequel shorts were
There's
great.
3 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's like, isn't there like an animated one?
The guy gets on there, he's like, hello, I'm Jonathan Villeneuve, and I hope you would like to see the new short in my Blade Runner 2025 feature. And he sets them all up.
Dude, I saw this
Yeah,
video.
that was dope.
There's this YouTube channel. You and I have talked about it before. It's called Tested.
Yeah.
It's Adam Savage.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And on Tested, you know, they've been doing a lot of like him on the set. And as a person who like makes props, he did all of these ones with Blade Runner. And the coolest one is he's in the prop master's shop. I don't know if you saw this one specifically.
I saw the wave when he was like getting thrown around the waves. They let him go in the wave machine, and
then they did. He got to visit the set because Adam Savage has a cameo. Like he's in line behind Batista in one of the shorts.
Oh really?
Yeah, he's just an extra. And so there's one where he's on that set, but those
are on YouTube too.
Yeah, they're all free on YouTube. Some of their basically, I like the way Tested does it. Their paywall is just a time game. You don't have to pay for anything, and you'll get it on a long enough timeline. But he goes to the prop makers, like the prop master's shop, and they've got tables of all of the practical props in all of their like Pelican cases and the custom phone.
Wow.
And they're looking at them and how so many of them like light up and they have like real practical effects. Like the CG on them to dress them up is like minimal. And like the
so most of it's actually lighting up
the
LEDs
memory
and
making thing.
Yeah,
like that, and they're like, we can't talk about what this is yet, but look at it and how like every one of those rings is like hand machined.
Yeah, she's controlling that thing, and I'm looking at it in her hands like, that is impressive. How every finger is attached to a node. It looks like a camera,
and they're like looking at that, or
it looks like a Canon
one,
lens, right? That's fucking crazy.
Gosling's like handheld device from the beginning of the movie, and how when they flip that open, that's like a little screen, an LED screen. That when you flip it open, it turns on and it just is rendered to look like it's on this like low res screen.
Wow.
All of these practical effects, like that was one of the coolest things Tested's done.
The joy, like the little companion thing. The one thing that I thought was, my mind goes there. Take out break the antenna. I'm like, you can't, like, modern electronics wouldn't have like a giant fucking antenna you could break out as like, oh yeah, let me disable my antenna.
But it's such a good, great like alternate future where like things like that might be.
But
you know,
maybe,
Atari is on the.
That was such a clever thing too. Like the Atari, what is it like? Atari, Sony.
Pan Am is in there, so it just goes to show you this is not our future.
And some of those were signs that appeared like in the first movies.
That's where it comes
so
from.
they moved that universe going.
Yeah, totally. I'm having a Christmas Snickers.
Have a Snickers. I think right there it seals it. 2049 has sparked the most conversation. That's got to be.
And just like the use of color in it, like it's a little obvious when you get like the desert.
Yeah.
Like it's so much like that.
And they couldn't keep you.
Thank you.
Yeah, no worries. They couldn't keep you from.
Oh shit.
The Harrison Ford secret. But it was good that it didn't come out till way later in the movie.
But like just the use of color.
The movie didn't rely on him.
No.
I liked that.
It was
because
like,
I kind of forgot halfway through. I was like, oh shit, Harrison Ford. Yeah, that's right.
Because I remember when the trailers came out, the movie poster and everything, it's like, okay, Harrison Ford's in this. We're signed on. Ridley Scott, Harrison Ford's in it, whatever.
Yeah.
Even though Ridley just produced this, right?
Yeah.
So, and who's the guy that directed it? Jonathan Villeneuve?
Dennis
Quaid.
Villeneuve.
Dennis Villeneuve. Hey, fantastic.
Yeah.
He did something before.
He did Arrival. He did
Really? He did Arrival?
Yeah.
He did whatchamacallit?
That's a different candy. These are Snickers. Whatchamacallit? It's a pun.
I fucking love whatchamacallit.
What was that movie that was? You said it was like The Phantom Pain almost.
Sicario.
Yep, he did that.
Sicario was fucking good.